The Shelby Super Snake is a 830 horsepower Mustang with improved suspension, better brakes, and a Whipple supercharger kit. And today, we're here to discuss why this is probably the worst Mustang you can buy for your money. Hey guys, welcome to Red 50. Thank you for tuning into another video. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. So in today's video, I want to discuss the Shelby Super Snake Mustang. And this is not a Shelby, if that makes sense. This is a vehicle done by Shelby America. So it's not the GT500 or the GT350 that we have seen offered from Ford. And while the list of upgrades I listed out sounds really cool, it's probably the worst Mustang you can buy, and I honestly don't know why people get those. It is going to be a very limited 250 units that are going to be selling, so obviously it's going to have some exclusivity. Maybe that's why people are willing to pay the premium. We're going to discuss the price in a little while, but yeah, maybe that's why people are paying the premium, to be able to be part of the exclusive club. The Shelby vehicles like the GT500 and the GT350 Ford vehicle, where they work together with the Shelby team and come up with those. And those are the ones that have the true heritage of the Mustang. So when you hear a Shelby, you automatically assume a GT500, GT350. Those are your true Shelby Mustangs, and they really fetch a lot of dollars on the market. So even if you buy new, you sell a few years down the year, it's still going to hold its value. Now what Shelby America does is they take your traditional Mustang, so basically a Mustang GT from the factory. You can actually get one directly from them or actually have your vehicle shipped to them. They will do all the installation. So what it is, the car itself starts off as a Mustang GT. And in this Shelby Super Snake package, they're adding a lot of this stuff for a significant premium to get you that performance. Now the issue I have with that is all of the stuff that I listed, including the Whipple kit, is aftermarket parts. So nothing is special that Shelby itself is doing, the company itself is doing, aside from some chassis tuning maybe that they do, because they're still putting a Borla exhaust, they're still putting a Whipple supercharger. So all of the name brand parts that you can find for your Mustang are being added on, which you can do for a fraction of the price at a local shop. So what the Shelby Super Snake is, it's gonna give you the supercharger, which will bump up your 480 horsepower to an 830 horsepower, which in my opinion is absolutely crazy, and it is going to be worthwhile. And it's also going to give you the handling, give you the suspension upgrades, so you're not just putting the power down, but you also can actually corner that car. The improvements are actually pretty significant, but the price, not so good. The price of that, based on the 2023 numbers, is going to be over $140,000, which means if you factor in a Mustang GT Premium, that's going to be around $47,000 or so, you're effectively paying almost $100,000 more to get those upgrades. And let me tell you, those upgrades are not worth that price, because if you were to list out each single upgrade, probably be around $20,000 if I want to say, because Whipple is around $10,000. You've got suspension components, you've got the exhaust, you've got some body work. $20,000 to $25,000 is really what the true upgrade is, and sure, you pay for the labor for the Shelby team and all of that stuff. Still, not $100,000. For that amount of money, you can get the actual GT500 carbon fiber track pack and still save decent bit of money. It's nothing new. They have been doing it for a lot of the Mustangs. They did it for the S650, where we had the Super Snake variant selling for $140,000. I actually saw one when I was buying this car at the dealer I was at, and they had it listed for $140,000 next to a GT500 that was also listed for like $75,000 or so. So to me, it makes no sense when you can get a true Shelby for a fraction of the price, but it still exists for some reason. People are still paying for it, I would assume. Don't get me wrong, the car looks really good, but I think the fact that it starts off as a Mustang GT and all the parts that they're adding are pretty much what you can add by yourself as well. Even if you take it to your dealer and you want to keep the warranty and you don't want to do it by yourself, you will still save a lot of money going to your dealer and installing those parts. With the GT350 and GT500, they're like true unique vehicles, like the 5.2 liter found in the GT350, 5.2 liter supercharged V8 found in the GT500. Those are truly unique engines that you don't see in the regular Mustang GT. So it's not just a 5.0 with a bolted supercharger for your GT500. It's a truly new engine. A lot of chassis tuning goes into it. A lot of stuff is different, even though it's the same car, but it's got a lot of improvements over the regular Mustang GT. Whereas the Shelby Super Snake or the Shelby America Mustangs are basically Mustang GTs with performance upgrades. And then a lot of people who are buying those are probably going for the exclusivity, which I really don't care about it because in the end it's a Mustang. But yeah, so that's one of the Mustang I feel like is just outrageously priced. $140,000 for a Mustang GT with supercharger, sure. But to me, there's a lot of cars I would be buying before spending $140,000 or even $100,000 on a Mustang. Even a GT 500 for $100,000 is, I feel like, up there because you could probably get a C8Z06, if not then C7ZR1 Corvettes, and those are admittedly better performers than a GT 500 would be. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Comment below what do you think about the Shelby Super Snake making 830 horsepower for the 2024 and up Mustangs. Make sure to smash that like button and, of course, subscribe to Red 50 for more videos.